final years of school, I found a lot of my peers asking me, "Are you seriously doing teaching? And why would you want to go back to school after spending 13 years there?" Well, I guess you can say I have a great passion and respect for the schooling institution, based off my personal experiences at my beloved school of Iona College. So much so, it gives me great desire to go back to school, this time as an educator. A personal educational value of mine is to see growth and continuous progression in students of all ages, regardless of their learning capabilities, but must be done in a welcoming, creative, energetic, and safe learning environment. This value of mine wasn't something that was just made up. This was learnt from myself coaching the 7D cricket side in my senior year, where I saw continuous progression in these children, which came with great satisfaction for myself, knowing that I had helped a group grow in confidence and progress their ability. This purpose and meaning relates back to the second goal in the Alice Springs Education Declaration of all young Australians to become confident and creative individuals, successful lifelong learners, and active and informed members of their community. Role models like philosopher Sir Ken Robinson and many teachers at Iona have helped me pursue my passion to successfully live up to my personal educational value. Philosopher Sir Ken Robinson, in chapter 3 of his book called Out of Our Minds, states that enable students to understand the world around them and the talents within them, so that they can become fulfilled individuals and active, compassionate citizens. This allows students in my classroom to have a creative mindset which enables all students with all different learning abilities to explore their knowledge, a very diverse way to create a great learning space. As I continue to pursue my journey to become a successful and respected educator, I have become very familiar to the QCT, Queensland College of Teachers, Code of Ethics. The Code of Ethic of Dignity states that valuing diversity and treating students equally with care and compassion while respecting the uniqueness of family backgrounds. Personally, valuing diversity and each student's differences is one of the main tools in ensuring there is a respectable relationship between me, the educator, and the student without the student even recognising. Another role model and educational philosopher of mine is John Dewey, and one of his educational philosophies is education starts with the needs and interests of the child, allows the child to participate in planning of his or her course of study, employ project method or group learning, depends heavily on experiential learning. Dewey's philosophy of education is based around the idea of teaching students relevant content around their interests. For example, in an English class, asking questions like, "Kids, write a sentence on who your favourite rugby league team is and why." The APST, Australian Professional Standards for Teachers, domain of 3.4, Select and Use Resources, states that select or create a range of resources, including ICT, to engage students in their learning. Empowering this in my classroom will increase participation with my students, which allows them to live up to my educational value of seeing continuous progression in their learning. Overall, the educational philosophies of Sir Ken Robinson and John Dewey have helped me shape my values around how I will approach teaching in a classroom environment. So thank you.